You've played a video game for 6 hours straight. You told yourself it'd be 20 minutes. You weren't losing time. You were escaping it. And that's not a flaw in your willpower. It's a design feature working exactly as intended. Today, we're breaking down the actual psychology behind why games hook us so hard, why some players chase competition and others chase comfort, and what's really happening in your brain every time you hit one more round. In the 90s, game researcher Richard Bartle studied thousands of players and found they weren't all chasing the same thing. He broke gamers into 4 types. Achievers want points, levels, badges, proof of progress. Explorers want to understand the system, find the secrets, map the edges of the world. Socializers play for the people, not the game. The guild chat matters more than the loot. And killers, not literally violent, just competitive, want to win, and specifically to win against someone. Most players are a blend, but almost every addictive game mechanic is built to hit at least 2 of these types at once. A raid boss gives achievers a reward, explorers a puzzle, socializers a shared win, and killers bragging rights, all in one event. Here's the part people get wrong. Dopamine isn't the reward chemical, it's the anticipation chemical. Your brain releases dopamine right before an uncertain outcome. A loot box opening, a spinning slot reel, a critical hit animation. This is why loot boxes and gacha mechanics feel so compulsive. They're built on variable ratio reinforcement, the same schedule that makes slot machines the most addictive form of gambling. You don't know when you'll get the reward, only that you might get it this time. That uncertainty is more compelling than a guaranteed reward would ever be. Games exploit this constantly, through daily login streaks, random drop rates, and battle passes that dangle just one more tier. But not all gaming psychology is exploitative. Some of it explains something genuinely good. Flow. Psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi coined the term to describe total absorption in a task, when the challenge perfectly matches your skill level. Too easy, you're bored. Too hard, you're anxious. But right in the middle, time disappears and focus sharpens. Well-designed games are flow-state machines. Difficulty curves, skill trees, and adaptive enemy AI all exist to keep you in that narrow band, challenged but not overwhelmed. That's why a well-balanced game can feel almost meditative, and why a poorly balanced one feels like a chore. Games also offer something real life often can't, a world with clear rules, visible progress, and immediate feedback. For a lot of players, that's not avoidance, it's regulation. Research on gaming and stress has found games can lower cortisol and provide a legitimate outlet for people under pressure. The problem isn't that games offer an escape. It's when the escape becomes the only space where someone feels competent, seen, or in control. Games also let players try on identities. A shy person can be a raid leader. A perfectionist can experiment and fail safely. That's not fake. It's practice for traits people carry back into the real world. Ranked ladders and leaderboards tap into something older than gaming itself, social status and hierarchy. Losing a rank doesn't just cost points. It registers psychologically a lot like a small social threat. That's why tilt feels so visceral and why a loss in ranked can wreck your mood way more than losing a casual match. None of this means gaming is good or bad. It means games are one of the most psychologically engineered products most people interact with daily, built by teams who study attention, reward, and motivation professionally. Understanding the mechanics doesn't ruin the fun. It just means you get to choose when you're playing for the flow state and the connection, and when you're just getting looped by a dopamine slot machine dressed up as a battle pass. If you want the next video to go deeper on one of these, loot box psychology, flow state design, or ranked anxiety, drop it in the comments.